The concept of long term thinking. Philosophers thought history has pondered the significance of looking beyond the present moment. Let's discuss the wisdom behind the long term thinking and look into some of the real world examples to illustrate its importance. Long term thinking is a mindset that involves making decisions based on their future consequences. It is a viewpoint that brings to life the exciting possibilities of what to come, and each decision you make is made with expected timeline in mind. You will be more able than others to see, hear, feel the future as if it was the current reality. Long term thinking is a mix of practical and visionary planning that helps you envision and consciously work towards to the future. It's about being comfortable with the idea of working towards the goal that may take years or even decades to achieve. As Seth Godin says, long term thinking is your best short term strategy. To begin, let's define the long term thinking. It's a mindset that encourages us to consider the consequences of our actions over the extended periods. Instead of chasing short lived pleasures, long term thinking invites us to plant seeds today that will yield bountiful fruits in the future. One profound example of long term thinking is environmental conservation. Think of conservationists who protect natural habitats like rainforests. By safeguarding these ecosystems, they ensure a healthier planet for the future generations. It's a sacrifice today for a sustainable tomorrow. Long term thinking also applies to personal growth. Philosophers advocate continuous learning and development as a lifelong journey. Consider someone who commits to a lifelong learning. They read books, they take courses, and seek new experiences throughout their life. This investment in knowledge and skills pay off not just in short term but throughout their entire life, enhancing their career and personal fulfillment. Long term thinking can help people succeed in their life by providing them with a clear vision of what they wanted to achieve and how they can get there. It allows them to set goals and work towards to them systematically without getting sidetracked by short-term distractions. For example, if someone wants to become a doctor, they need to plan their education and training accordingly, which may take several years, but by focusing on their long-term goal, they can stay motivated and committed to their studies even when it gets tough. As famously said by Warren Buffett, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Speaking of Warren Buffett, another great example of long term thinking is investing in your retirement. By saving money consistently over several decades, you can build up a significant nest egg that will provide financial security in your golden years. This requires a discipline, practice, but the rewards are worth it. In business, the long term thinking can help companies stay competitive by anticipating changes in the market and adapting accordingly. For instance, Amazon's leadership principle emphasizes the long term thinking as their core values. Peter Thiel, the co founder of PayPal, advocates entrepreneurs to show more ambition when building new ventures. You are not just building a company, he says, you are building the future. Amazon famously operated at a loss for several years in its early stages. Instead of focusing on short term profitability, Bezos and his team reinvested profits back into the business to fund its expansion, develop new technologies, and build new infrastructure. This long term investment strategy allowed Amazon to expand its product offering, improve logistics, and become dominant force in e-commerce. Ethical businesses exemplify long term thinking. Instead of prioritizing short term profits, they consider the impact of their actions on employees, customers, and the society. Over the time, This builds the trust and loyal customer base, ensuring the long term success. Philanthropists like Bill and Melinda Gates exemplify this principle. They established the Gates Foundation, which focuses on global health education. Their long term thinking aims to allure suffering and improve lives of generations to come. The long term thinking invites us to contemplate our legacy, the mark we leave on the world. Long term thinking isn't just a philosophical concept, it's a powerful approach to life. It encourages us to make choices that resonates far into the future, leaving a positive impact on ourselves, others, and the world. So, as we navigate our lives, let's remember the wisdom of long term thinking and profound changes it can bring. Long term thinking is an essential skill that can help people achieve their goals and succeed in life. It requires discipline, practice, and vision, but it can lead to significant rewards in the future.